Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Triangle Strategy. So let's just go, if I recall last time, we're just gonna go power through to the next part of the story. Should be relatively simple. Main thing I'm trying to wonder is what Hyzanth is trying to do. They're definitely scheming for something. They're trying to vie which side is more viable for them to side with. Because this is not about morality, even though they, well, that's very typical of a theocracy, isn't it? It's often the moral standpoint with theocracies like, no, it's just rife with corruption, and the religion is used as a ways to manipulate the population. Oftentimes to justify illogical, irrational reasoning.
Far too much blood has been spilled.
I know how loyal you were to the late King Regna. We may be enemies, but you still have my respect. I would invite you to join our ranks.
You would dishonor me so.
I prefer it to your death.
Save your pity for someone who needs it. Your master will never have our loyalty, even if it means the end of the three high houses.
Yeah.
Your Majesty, I serve you even in death.
How? You died for nothing. You could have retreated all your forces, and then joined me. Well, there you go. You killed your master. Master's killer. God, she is so Celeste from Final Fantasy VI.
His plot foiled and bested in battle by House Wolford, Silvio Tellior flees, leaving everything behind.
He's gone.
House Falks fights valiantly, but ultimately loses to General of Laura's army, and joins their late king in death.
I'm wondering if I did the other course, would the three houses have joined?
High houses, Wolford, Tellior, and Falks.
That doesn't look like it.
Two are felled by the iron hammer of Esfrost. House Wolford now stands alone, in more peril than ever.
Alright, what's the next step? Because we have to move at some point.
So, two of Glenbrook's three high houses have fallen. Esfrost's invasion took me by surprise at first, but this is quite the interesting
See,
turn.
no one's calling it like anything else except an
Now
invasion.
Wolford stands alone, having lost both the crown and its allies. There is no better time for us to act.
Going for a land grab?
Then let us set the trap, brimming with bait enough to lure them in and keep them there.
Gonna use this as bait.
As you command. The famed High House of the Salt Iron War will soon be under your thumb, my lord. Having control of their land will make our deliveries that much easier.
Indeed, and House End will prosper more than ever. Brute strength is not the only path to victory. A truly wise man can win without ever drawing his sword.
There'll be other allies, I swear.
My lord, a bird from Sorsley End of Hyzanth has arrived. He has offered to send us provisions and funds in light of our situation.
Okay.
Most welcome offer, to be sure, but
At
why
what
would
cost?
he extend a helping hand to us now? Could he be after something?
Well, yes, he's always after. When
Undoubtedly,
people offer
there
stuff
are
like that, they're
regrettably
always
none
after
so
something.
altruistic amongst the Saintly Seven. Seeing as Minister Sorsley has never shown much interest in other nations. I can only surmise this is a ploy to put House Wolford in his debt.
No doubt. Honestly, Benedict
suspected.
is very smart in
But
this.
our people and soldiers need all the help they can get.
Yes, that is true. But it doesn't have to be Sorcery.
Let us accept his proposal.
Yeah.
We can deal with whatever ulterior motives he may have.
Yeah,
once we're
honestly,
back on our
the
feet.
resources are there. They just don't have to repay the debt.
Understood. We
They're offering
shall
it as a
discuss
gift.
our countermeasures at another time.
Cause like, yeah, this is a gift. Not a trade, a gift. Sure, it might be quote unquote in debt, but he offered those resources for free. There's no real obligation to pay back.
Congratulations on your victory in the Falk's domain, General.
Thank you, sir. They were proud warriors. And Lord Landroy a formidable foe despite his age.
I imagine he was content to breathe his last on his beloved fields. 30 years have passed since the Salt Iron War. It was time he was put to rest beside that bygone era. Avlora, it is time you had a rest as well.
She gonna
What do
die.
you mean by that, Your Grace?
Retirement?
Your soldiers have fought long and hard. Any longer and their morale may suffer for it.
But what of House Wolford? Prince Roland is still with them. Is that not cause for concern?
There are no lords left worth worrying about. House Wolford stands alone after Roland's uprising.
Not a good
Even
attitude.
so, we would do
You
well
need to
not
destroy them before they
underestimate them.
yeah, before they
Even
gather
standing alone,
gather
they
allies.
once changed the course of the Salt Iron War.
House Wolford is no longer the hunter, but the hunted. Or do you believe you understand something that I do not, General?
Don't think.
No. Forgive
Good.
me, Your Grace.
It's like keep your mouth shut. Take the reward. Let them screw up, and then you clean up the mess to get the reward for that.
You wish to speak to me, Your Highness?
I wish to leave the Wolford domain.
No.
And you want me to persuade Lord Serenoa?
Yes. Though I doubt he will welcome the conversation after the scales have spoken. But the people are tired. Their expressions grim. And this castle is no different.
Even so, the decision was made together.
And the decision
Yes.
was made to keep
But I
your
think
dumb
we all
ass
know that I am at the
alive.
source of our troubles.
Doesn't matter.
The responsibility ultimately falls to me.
The prosperity also stands with you. If you die,
truly wish to take
Aphros
responsibility,
has
then I do have an idea.
a claim to the throne through
I would
Cornelia.
hear it.
Give me that ring.
Oh?
But this is proof that I belong to the royal family. What would you do with it?
So he died.
Have you die for your people.
I like Benedict. We think very much alike. Maybe he's a little smarter than me. But then again, he has the script. I'm just guessing here.
Hey, boss. Come take a look at this.
Got a friend.
The poor soul. Or maybe not so poor, judging by these clothes.
Hey, Pa! Remember what I said about that reward money?
Of course I do. This might just be him.
Pa, take a look at this.
Shiny ring, huh? Is that the royal emblem? This has got to be Prince Roland.
Well, you did fight him. You should know. Issue is with that plot point, they should know what Roland looks like. So you can't really fool him with that.
The corpse is regrettably too damaged to identify.
Ah.
But the royal signet is unmistakable. Aside from Cordelia, there is only one who would wear the royal family's ring.
Me.
There can be no doubt. This is Prince Roland.
Excuse me, Your Grace, but about that reward.
Thalas, give them their coin.
Yes, brother.
Thank you kindly for your generosity, Your Grace.
What a waste. Is this truly how the kingdom of Glenbrook meets its end?
House Wolfort are no fools. Their friend was only a liability. They have spared themselves by forsaking the prince. They may have escaped.
I see him
Their
genuinely
man
believing
was-
that as well.
There is no reason for us to concern ourselves with House Wolfort any longer.
Because someone like this would only think someone that rivals him in power can only think as competently as themselves.
Your poor
It's never,
brother, betrayed
it's
by
never in the
his
sense
most
that they
trusted
feel
friend.
that their opponent thinks completely differently to themselves, and ever suspect that this was a plot.
Oh, Roland.
Cordelia, though, I don't know. She might come in at the 9th hour.
The news of Prince Roland's death spreads across the land like wildfire. With his demise, seemingly comes the end of the kingdom of Glenbrook. But only days later, a proclamation is made that would bind Esfrost and Glenbrook.
The wedding.
Bearer of the royal signet and last heir to the throne of Glenbrook, Cordelia is to ascend as queen. And wed Archduke Gustadolf.
And now he has legitimacy. Once the coronation comes through, it's binding. So this plot of him faking his death is not really a good idea because he has to prove that he's the real deal. The only people that would know are people of the royal house.
Cordelia is to wed the Archduke? What is the meaning of this? Gustadolf is the very one who invaded Glenbrook.
Well, that's exactly
But
why.
King Regna is to blame for trying to monopolize the mines.
Oh, God.
What does it matter who the princess weds as long as Glenbrook lives on?
It damn well matters to me.
Oh, well, they listen well.
My people, our days of late have been dark and filled with strife.
Because of the guy
Both
behind him.
Glenbrook and Esfrost have suffered countless losses,
Because of the guy behind you.
and we have lost both of our beloved princes.
Because of that guy behind you.
For that, I offer you my deepest condolences. May they all rest in peace. As you all know, my father was sentenced to death for his role in this tragic event. But how do we come to grips with our sorrow and anger? How do we atone for our mistakes?
Esfrost does not deserve your forgiveness. Do not submit to Gustadolf's will.
That's a good soldier, but he's also a dead soldier.
Let us recognize our sins as such and move forward. Archduke Gustadolf has magnanimously given us another chance.
He just wants the throne.
A chance to
No
see
one is
Glenbrook
fooled.
to a fair and free future.
He can't
As the
take the
queen of
Glenbrook
this
throne
kingdom,
legitimately
I,
unless he
Cordelia
marries
of
into
House
it.
Glenbrook, do hereby accept the warmth and governance of Esfrost, and swear to do everything in my power to usher in an age of peace with the Archduke.
Technically, though, even if he marries into the royal family, like
With
this,
all due respect, sir,
he
I
himself
do not
doesn't
believe
become
Queen
king.
Cordelia
Only
to
his
be
heirs
fit for
do.
ruling Glenbrook.
There you go.
She does not need to be.
At least they
She is to be
recognize
our
this.
figurehead,
Yeah.
a place for the people to focus both
She
their
is
hope
straight up the
and
queen.
discontent. And while the poor people of Glenbrook stumble in the dark, we shall establish a new government, one based in freedom. Once the people have had a taste of true freedom Esfrost would offer them, there will be no turning back. By the time
I
Cordelia
don't
births
know.
an heir, both this kingdom and its people will belong solely to Esfrost.
Yeah, he's thinking
I
a
would be
generation
loath
ahead.
to stand upon
No
a
way he'd.
political battlefield. It is
But
far
yeah.
more heartless than those of war.
It's classic ploy.
I am simply breathing new life into a kingdom of tired traditions. The people will thank me for it in time.
Father, my brothers, I swear
She still
to
got.
avenge
Yeah,
you.
she still got some fight in her. She's gonna strike back. All right. Keep an eye on you. Roland!
You've gotten better, my friend. Much better.
Only because I've had you to train with.
And how far behind would I be without Sir Maxwell's tutelage? The Dawnspear himself is my personal mentor. And still you're all but my equal.
It's been a while since we last sparred. It takes time to adapt to a new opponent.
Perhaps so. Anyhow, I always enjoy our skirmishes. No better way to clear my head after another quarrel with Father.
What? Why did this come in so late? That should be really early game.
Must all three nations be part of this mining venture? I've yet to hear a convincing argument as to why.
You do not hear because you do not listen.
Hyzant
enough.
offers nothing but a sliver of their vast riches. Something we could easily do without. I understand the advantage of involving Esfrost. Their expertise speeds things along immeasurably. But Hyzant? Have you at least demanded they lower the taxes on salt? Such a change would be welcomed by our subjects and enrich their daily lives. We cannot concede everything while gaining naught in return.
I mean, the whole point of this alliance
Surely
is
you
that
see this, Father.
there's no more war.
It has been decided, and I will hear no more. You presume upon matters you do not comprehend.
But Father, I'm just...
Now, Roland, if there is nothing else, pray leave me be. I have more important matters to attend to.
Yeah, he's considering a whole lot of stuff
Yes,
that's
Father.
not important. Like, yes, he's correct. Yes, that an ideal situation, he would want those conditions. But for the sake of not being at war anymore, giving them a little piece of the
If only I'd
pie
found the right
is worth
words.
it.
If only I had kept my emotions in check. Perhaps things would have ended differently.
Blaming yourself for past mistakes will lead you nowhere. You must look forward for the opportunities ahead.
Of course. And I trust you'll be at my side come that time.
Like, Roland does have a
Just as
good
House
heart.
Wolford stands with the
But
crown,
he's not very smart.
I stand with you.
He needs good advisors. Otherwise, he's
I
gonna
am
get
fortunate to
manipulated
have as
like
loyal a
crazy.
friend as you.
As am I.
Ah, enough sentimentality. Raise your spear so I can knock it down.
You're welcome to try, my friend.
Is there a way to look at my stats? War Chronicles, notes, path traveled. Oh, these are chapter numbers. Rivers flow, the land of sea and snow. Okay. And these are branching paths. Took the Aspros route, taking this route. Could have given away Roland. It would have still led to here. Okay, so there's some choices that are non-choices. Gotcha. So basically, Telio would have betrayed us anyway. And we would have still battled them. And then we would have met ourselves here. But if we went this way... Okay. I gotcha. But I don't know about the conviction things. When does that matter?
Prince Roland, have you heard about the address at the capital?
I have.
I won't forgive them for making Her Highness say such horrible things.
Enough, Hewitt.
But they lied about the king's death. They made it seem like Gustave was justified.
Say no more. If Cordelia can endure this, so can we.
Well, she has no choice.
As long as she lives, that is enough for me.
Forgive me, Your Highness.
We all understand how you feel, Prince Roland.
No, I apologize. I lost control. Thinking about it will do us no good. We must rise to action.
Indeed we must. Everyone knows of your death now. That means we are free to make our next move.
Listen, my friends. Prince Roland of Glenbrook is dead. I am now merely Roland, a warrior who fled a fallen kingdom. I humbly ask for your support until the sun shines upon our royal line once again.
I knew he'd fucking wear that mask.
Is that Sir Maxwell's?
That mask. You look just like Sir Maxwell.
This is a secret that shall stay within House Wolford.
Yes, the mysterious guy wearing Maxwell's mask, while wearing the same clothes as the prince. Let's not think too much about it.
How is he doing?
Better than before.
Honestly, he should be dead from consumption by now.
I see.
How the hell does he eat?
I wish I could tell Father about our situation now, but...
Lord Serenoa, if your father were awake, I am certain he would praise you for safeguarding Wolford.
Sad to say, the real trouble's only just beginning. I'll be damned if House N's protection comes for free. No doubt the longer we stay, the steeper the price.
Precisely. Minister Sorsley is not an altruistic soul.
If you were in his shoes, what would you do?
I would squeeze us dry, then look for an opportunity to.
But we won't let that happen.
Nope, just take the resources.
Of course not. Anna is already on the move. It is our duty to protect
Just
and
take the
guide
resources,
this
just
house.
don't pay it back. Because it is a
This
gift.
heart ain't changed since the day Lord Simon took me in, lad. I'm ready to put my life on the line for this house. We'll get past this, one way or another. You'll see.
Thank you so much, both of you.
Yeah, let's see what the desert people are saying. Mm-hmm. Salt mines. Is that what they did? They literally just scrape it off the ground?
Water.
On your feet.
Water, please.
Get back to work. You aren't the only one who's thirsty.
No setbacks, I presume?
None, sir. We are already well ahead of schedule.
Splendid. The ledger, if you would.
Yes, sir.
I would hate for there to be a problem with our numbers. I will hold on to this for now.
Of course, sir.
Water.
Put the poor thing out of its misery, Booker.
Why do it there? You're just corrupting the sample.
You must be firm with the Roselle. Show them the slightest mercy, and they'll think they deserve more.
Yes, sir.
Like, yeah, that patch of salt is useless now. And it's gonna soak in deep. Ah, Swarog. I feel like he would make a move as well.
Lord Svarog, the body of Lord Dragan is...
So my son has finally returned home. I will be there soon. Is something the matter?
I think it better not to look, my lord.
And why is that?
His face. There is no vestige of the handsome lad he once was.
Oh, my son. I understand. You are dismissed. I am so sorry, my boy. Please forgive your pitiful excuse for a father. I will find the one who did this to you. I swear it.
Already killed him. But he's gonna go after Wolford, isn't he? Then he'll find the truth. And then he'll create a faction within Aefrost too. Okay, I see how this is going. I like how this game sets up factions like this.
I see. So there is an illicit salt trade held outside the auspices of the Norzelia Consortium.
In this business, you cannot avoid rumors even if you try. They say sneaking under the Consortium's nose is well worth the risk, but I am not so bold.
And who is behind all this?
I wish I could say.
I am not asking you to tell me for free.
Ooh.
How generous of you. It's but a rumor, of course, but they say none other than Minister End in Hyzant is pulling the strings. And some free advice for you, my friend? You'd do well not to get involved.
Why?
I'm afraid that will cost a separate fee. Why, thank you.
Alright, what's the next move then? So Anna should be returning soon.
Serenoa, do you have a moment? I was hoping to talk to you about our marriage. Now that Glenbrook has been brought to ruin by Esfrost, is there any meaning to our union? My brother may have been planning this from the start. And yet I came to Wolffort with the intent of marrying you, completely unaware of it. It's always like this. Nothing ever goes as I would wish it. The course of my life has always been at the mercy of others.
As has mine. Almost nothing happens the way I thought it would.
But you have a home. Somewhere you can return to someday. You are surrounded by people who care about you.
As do you, as a member of House Wolffort. Your place is with us now.
Honestly, yeah. No point sending her back.
And though this may sound pretentious, this is a time for you to think about your future and what you must do, Frederica. Just as I am.
I suppose you are right. What must I do?
Here you are. Master Benedict has been searching for you both.
Understood. Let him know we will return at once.
And just like, yep. Okay, Gustadolf, you can try and go for the throne. I'll take your throne instead, through your sister.
You said we received a delivery from Minister Sorsley.
Yes, mostly food and materials, plus a considerable amount of coin.
That is quite kind of him.
House End is a wealthy one, even by Hyzant's standards. This would barely put a dent in their coffers. We have distributed the resources as needed. We've even managed to restock our reserves.
Wish I could be happy for the help, but I can't say I am.
Agreed. Relying on them comes at a price. They will be looking for recompense.
Well, they'll have to come later.
Their true aim.
But this is the path we chose to walk together.
Indeed. And as long as we stay the course, the winds of favor will someday be at our backs.
A missive from Minister Sorsley has arrived.
I see he wastes no time. What absurd request could he possibly have in store for us?
Nothing good, that's for sure.
So, when you're transporting this amount of resources and money, surely Hyzanth is fully aware of what's happening when there's a movement of that amount. And the council would definitely know about his movements. He could be pulling treason. If we spin it right.
Yet another problem has arisen, as we anticipated. I would like to ask everyone what they think. Benedict, if you would.
Yes, my lord. We have just received a request from Minister Sorcelet. We are to deliver his cargo to Esfrost.
Gonna be salt.
A load of salt that bypasses the consortium.
He is asking us to be an accomplice to his illegal dealings.
Nope, just keep the salt.
The nerve of him, asking the Honorable House Wolford to do such a filthy job. No way we'd agree to that.
Now what I do is refuse it, keep the salt, and then when he asks for the salt, where's the salt come from?
But consider this. Agreeing would secure us proof of his unlawful business.
Are you suggesting we report him to Hyzant?
I am saying it is an option.
You got a point. We have a duty to speak up when something's not right. That's the honorable thing to do.
We might even earn the Holy One's trust.
Have you all forgotten? Minister Sorcelet is one of Hyzant's Saintly Seven. His connections run far deeper than ours. We must tread carefully.
Then we need solid evidence to convict him. I should think the salt he wishes us to transport would suffice. But we are the only ones that know it. And it is indistinguishable from the salt that is legally distributed. Far from the solid evidence we need.
Regrettably so.
One false move and we lose both Minister Sorcelet's support and Hyzant's trust. Without proof, we have no choice but to go to Esfrost.
If only we had evidence of his misdeeds.
It comes as no surprise to see our opinions differ. But a decision must be made. To report Minister Sorcelet's illegal dealings to Hyzant, or become a silent accomplice. Bring the scales. It is time to make our choice.
Snitch! I'm saying snitch! Thanks for the resources, but fuck you. We're not being forced, basically. The situation around it grows ever more complex. That's quite simple, actually. Decisions before we go now will greatly sway the course of our future. I must be firm in my convictions. Where's Anne? Travel to report illegal act.
Lord Saranoa.
Is that immaturity and such greater danger to us? I would rather... Honestly, this. And they one wrong move that will be for naught.
So?
Princess Cordelia's engagement has their turn to fix in the Crown City. I think there would be no better time to visit the duchy. I know the decision's not neat. Yeah, but why would they... Because, like, why would they let in House Wolford, who have resisted against Esfrost this whole time? It wouldn't make any sense. Let's have a look. Might be a merchant, so... It was no easy feat ferrying all of Sorceler's possessions. It just goes to show how deep the pockets of Saintly Seven are. I never thought the generosity would extend beyond Hyzant, though. To say I'm impressed would be an understatement. Highly revered in the house, and claims of any illicit dealings would be no doubt met with skepticism. Happy the provisions sent are being met with joy by the people. Is there anything you would like to relay to him in return? I don't think it's possible master riches and toys in system quality. I do hope Minister Salty is not giving us more than he can afford. Thanks him, we can rebuild our town. Please tell him that we will not forget his generosity. Before that, there is something I would like to know. What do you think? That's accusing them. This is me being like, okay, let's just go with this one. More information is more useful. He is one of the saintly four, a great Legion I deserve. I think this benevolent character should be apparent after all the aid he has bestowed upon Wolford. He is also a man committed to righteousness and will not tolerate any semblance of injustice or betrayal. You are the same, are you not, Lord Serena? But of course. A warning, no doubt. Perhaps it is not so generous as others make him out to be, after all. Like, yeah, if you straight up say as much, he's gonna be like, At least you make your hostilities open if you did that. But if you just ask, you're just asking questions, there's plausible deniability. But honestly, I should have just simply go, oh, thank you. You know, I fully accept your generosity, and I'm eternally grateful. And then turn around. Finally got something to eat, but my house. I know people complain about really good, but it's darn awful having a place to call my own anymore. Sadly, I can't do very much with these legs of mine. Life would be easy with a roof over my head. Sorry. Next time I'll freaking do it without causing a big giant ruin. I swear, there's probably gonna be all kinds of neat stuff in there. What does the merchant give me? Usual stuff. Plenty of resources though. Give me all the things. Ten quality stone. It's not enough to do anything. So Maxwell joined our army the moment we got news of Roland's death. What? Since when? The timing is inconvenient. I can't... Oh, okay, yeah. Can't help but feel there's something else going on here. I'd be loath to lie to my own soldiers. All we do for Wolford, and I keep observation like those to yourself. It's proof of resolve, one which I will support with all my might. It's like, yeah, be a bro. Shut your mouth. I know that you're an honest man, Sir Lord Sereno. I can surmise a turn of events from these words alone. I will trust in you and ask no more. All the other soldiers feel the same. You needn't worry about a thing, Lord Sereno. Thank you. I could not have gotten this far without all of you. But hasn't given so much without expecting anything in return, so I suppose beggars cannot be choosers. Bread anklet. What, pray tell, is that? Increase the strength and magic up 3 times when defeating an enemy. Ooh. So I can give that with someone who's like a generalist. Or I can just give it to you. It's a girl though. I think it would be more useful for him, because he's my highest damage dealer by the looks of it. Then again, he could be my berserker. Covers HP, and every time you do it, and every time you kill. Could work. There's got to be a better unit at some point. I'll look for it. Give you some strength. It's usually something, right? It's like, okay, here's my logic here. I'll report it, and then I'll gather evidence later, or, you know, at least prompt an investigation or suspicion, and then it would just be proven later on. Some of the houses burned down. So sad. Once I would go off to bed with an empty belly and terrified, but no more. You have no idea how grateful I am for that. Sounds like reopening our shop will take some time, even with Hyzan's provisions. I mean, oh. I mean, you got fully stocked stalls here. Meat, veggies, and spices. I think we're done. Let's go.
Sarah Noah.
Right, we need more allies than ever, leaving us no choice but to do Minister Sergeant. No. I love the mere thought of being a party to these crimes, but spouting off basic schedule will avail us nothing. The Rome may know of your death, but I think it was too dangerous to... Give them no edge. They're apt to take a mile.
Moreover,
as your vassal, I cannot let you be an accomplice to these wrongdoings with good conscience. Dirty your hands, that would be more than ideal. Seriously, crime to the light won't be easy, nor is it without danger. Even so, it is a path worth considering. We'll just do it right now. I'm not gonna bother convince everyone else. I don't have enough info.
It is time to cast our votes. Do we follow Sorslay's orders and smuggle salt across our borders, or do we take another path? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready. The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Let's go!
The way forward is decided. We march to Hyzant and expose the minister's illicit dealings.
And also free us some Rosellans.
We have chosen our path. We shall head to Hyzant and alert them of Minister Sorslay's wrongdoings.
now that we have a heading, we need only move forward. Let us make haste.
Indeed. No matter how perilous the road ahead may be, we must not falter.
Anna, begin the preparations.
Yes, sir.
In exchange for his aid, Sorsley orders House Wolfort to transport his illicit salt. Sarah Noah, however, intends to bring word of the minister's crimes to the holy state of Hyzant.
Where are you going from there?
In order to succeed, he must delve deep into the nation's internal affairs while avoiding Sorsley's notice.
So you just go
So
right
you've
to him.
decided to accept my proposal. A wise decision, Lord Serenoa.
As you have requested, none shall know of the Salt's
But you are still too young for true wisdom, it seems.
He means, let us not speak of the obvious, my lord. It's prudent to speak as little as possible to prevent any unnecessary complications. One never knows who might be listening.
Fortune favored you with a capable retainer.
I beg your pardon, Minister, but I must entreat you to recall the aid you offered in exchange for ours.
I give you my word it shall be done. Booker, I will leave the rest of the arrangements to you.
Yes, Minister. If you all will follow me into the antechamber, we may discuss the details further.
Two more character stories. Oh. Hello. What's this about?
The sun's a harsh mistress, ain't she? If she sticks around much longer, my fields are apt to wither from the attention. I'd give my firstborn for a drop of rain.
Aye. And it ain't just the crops what are worse for wear. I'd cry over our lot, but naught but dust would pour from my eyes.
How pitiless, the caprices of nature. What grudge do the heavens bear to make the poor souls who tend the land suffer so? I would be remiss to let such suffering continue. If fate will show you no mercy, then I shall. You begged for even a single drop of rain. I shall give you more. Behold as I flood this desiccated land with nourishment.
Huh? What's that the lady said? I believe she means to pull rain from a cloudless sky.
Ha! I'd have more luck getting milk from a bull.
Well, you can get some kind of milk.
You must tell me if you do. We're in sore need of a miracle.
A pleasure as always to see you, my lord. You've come just in time. This lass is about to put on a show.
I am called Dazana. Allow me to banish the sun's cruel rays from your domain, that your people may see a measure of succor.
Banish the sun? I wasn't aware it was in the habit of taking orders.
So she can manipulate weather to improve broadcasting. Okay.
Will slap my ass like I was just born. Rain! Honest to goodness, rain!
How did... I've never witnessed a miracle like this.
Zana, was it? On behalf of my people, allow me to express to you my deepest gratitude.
There is no need for such formalities. I seek only to alleviate the suffering of the downtrodden in any way I can. If it is not too bold of me to ask, do you have need of a humble shaman within your ranks? Tales of House Wolfort's magnanimity have reached even my remote village. It would be an honor to serve you, my lord.
We would welcome you with open arms, and the honor would be entirely ours. Doubtless, we will have occasion to call upon your talents sooner rather than later.
Another fun goodie to play with. What level is she, though? Shaman with the weather through whim. Excels at wind and lightning magic. Yeah, that makes sense, because she can summon rain. Summons rainstorms and tempests to turn the tide of battle. Tempests, though. What does that assist? Probably wind magic. Because wind upon wind causes stronger wind. Maybe fire? Like burning terrain? Oh, what's this? I mean, you only have one duty as queen. You're not actually... Like, you're not exactly like applying policies and laws for anything.
Hey, what's a child like you doing in such a lonely place?
I have nowhere else to go.
Where are your parents?
They died years ago.
My lord.
My name is Serenoa. What's yours?
Piccoletta.
Oh, that's a pretty name.
Coletta. You throw that ball with such skill.
Because it's my job. When I throw this ball, everyone applauds. Well, they used to. But the circus is gone now, so I'm all on my own. What are you doing here, mister?
We are trying to put an end to this war.
I hate war. War made everyone go away.
Are we going to follow a child
Really
soldier
gonna end
around?
the war? Then let me
I
go
thought
with
she was a little older than this, but she seems like she's like 5 years
I
old.
can throw my ball and help you fight the bad people. Oops. There goes my tummy grumbling again.
My lord, we cannot simply leave this poor child here.
I know. All right then, Piccoletta. Come with us. But before we go fight the bad people, let us fill our bellies. After that, perhaps you could show us some tricks with your ball.
Sure thing. That's what I'm best at.
Yeah, child soldiers. Here we go. Let's go. Increase the range of offensive items. Can deploy decoy of herself. She's a ninja. She's a ninja. Ninja in all but name. I don't know what to do.
So, I am queen. What should I do?
You should listen to the Archduke and obey.
Is that all the Archduke wants? An obedient wife? And here I thought the Esfrosti valued freedom.
So long as you must look to others, you do not deserve freedom.
Honestly, yeah.
Freedom is a privilege, and only those with the strength to see their will realized are deserving of it. It is not given, it is taken. And it is not often taken easily. This I know.
I see. Thank you.
Next time you think to ask that question, answer it yourself.
Get rocked. Get told.
Father, look over me until I find the strength I require.
Just have to you just have to outlast. Maybe like ideally don't have a child with him. You know.
What is Gustadolf thinking to marry a sniveling brat? No glory is worth her.
He needs the bloodline.
It is unacceptable.
These guys are
Me deal with
stupid.
those obstinate boars in Glenbrook.
These two are dumb as shit. I hope to kill them soon. The chance will come. But I feel like the game will want us to recruit them. I do not want to recruit them. I want them dead. These little psychos do not deserve a second chance. They've clearly been little psychos from a young age. They're well past the point of redemption.
What? Who would dare send an army to test our borders?
They are soldiers of House End, by all appearances.
Sorcery, you go too far too often of late.
Perhaps this means the rumors are true, Minister Council.
There is still nothing to conclusively prove End's involvement in illicit salt trading.
Which is why you must investigate. You are Hyzant's Minister of Domestic Affairs, are you not? The illicit salt market grows larger by the day, strangling our own trade.
Against one of the Saintly Seven, I can do nothing without the Hierophant's express permission.
Perhaps you cannot. But is there not another with plans already in motion?
Exham, you mean? Even so, I am not at liberty to act on naught more than a whim. I must prioritize our land's stability above all else.
Fuck that. If your economy goes to shit, you're in trouble.
You've made a bargain with Minister Sorcelet?
The appearance of one in any case. But we mustn't grow complacent.
Aye. One of his men wouldn't stop glowering at Benedict.
He may yet suspect our true motives. Nevertheless...
He has no choice.
We shan't stray from the course we've decided upon, if that's what worries you. Tell them, Benedict.
Minister Sorcelet has asked us to deliver unregulated salt to Esfrost by means of a secret route. We shall make it appear as though we are bound for the Grand Duchy, but in truth, we shall divert from the route and make for the capital of Hyzant.
I've already scouted the way. A shortcut through the ravine. Then you intend to use the illicit goods to prove Minister Sorcelet's crimes to the Hierophant.
But will a little salt be enough to land one of the Saintly Seven in the dungeons?
I mean, just giving the
After
secret
all,
route would be
he's
enough.
Influential and well-connected enough to have weathered unsavory accusations for years. If we don't present our case perfectly, we're apt to be the ones clapped in chains, not the other way around.
We only need get to the capital for our plan to succeed. The Saintly Seven may pretend they stand united, but there are cracks in that facade. If we but exert the right leverage, Sorcelet will fall.
Indeed. Now then, we shall depart come midnight.
As you command.
Eridor!
Right you are. Quiet as a mouse I'll be.
Serenoa and his retinue depart the Citadel of the Sands under the cover of night, and make their way to the Hyzantian capital. They press onward through the moonless dark, guided by naught but the faintly flickering light of hope.
He's probably already aware. I'm guessing like he'll have checkpoints set up in each section of the secret route to check if people are on time.
Means to betray me, you say? What leads you to believe this?
A chance sighting one of my vassals had of a suspicious woman, apparently poking around the path to the capital. From her description, there's no doubt she was none other than Anna of House Wolfort. The woman who serves, incidentally, at Benedict's right hand.
She is his creature. I see. Then they mean to bring evidence against me.
The danger is too great to be ignored, Minister.
Indeed. I trust you will take care of it before it becomes a problem.
Of course. I've sent soldiers that way already, and I shall join them shortly.
Alright, here we go. Time to investigate. Let me look around. Jesus, I hate the way it just locks the UI onto that. Like I'm trying to move right now. I can't move it out. So, alright, so exploration before the major battle. That's a lot of high ground. Probably going to be archers around there. Oh well.
Good.
Interesting.
We haven't been followed.
No cause to relax just yet, milady. Moment you drop your guard is the moment the enemy's apt to strike. Ain't it, Benedict?
Indeed. This is where I would position soldiers for an ambush, were I to set a trap for us.
Aye. A hunter would have the upper hand here.
Let us scout the area to be safe.
You'll see others fare, and sure we've not been too conspicuous. Looking for shinies. There's a shiny up there. No, that's just nothing. Take true veteran rare to see signs of ambush lying in wait. I am well impressed. Though I lack this experience, I swear to you that Prince Roland shall not fall under my watch. Would have thought one of the Saints would be so bold to illegally distribute salt. Anybody. I'm sure Sorcery has been meticulously about hiding his misdeeds. He will no doubt be equally observant of us. And yet it was that easy to betray him. Sorcery will not hesitate to shed our blood as he finds out we are moving against him. It's unfortunate that everyone is ready for battle, for I sense one will find us soon enough. I pray we are not attacked for trying to bring injustice to light, but should it come to that, then so be it. I will not back down. We have no choice but to report such a naked abuse of power. Speaking of, I need to make preparations for when your units. Oh yeah, there's a shiny there. Range Windstone. Limited use that one. This sneaking doesn't suit me. If I'm honest, I'd much rather take the fight to him. But why not? I'll keep you safe, even if they try to ambush us. Since they would not hand us the chance to secure a witness that I wouldn't. All that matters is Frederick and Ronald remain safe. Guard them with your life. Keep your voice down and let them ambush us easily if you cannot hear us coming. Aye, leave him to me. I am ever Hasselfort's shield. It means I'll be watching your back as well, my lord. Just like I've done since you were a wee babe, all swaddled in air. Oh please, there will be time enough for tales of my infancy if you keep our wits about us now. Money. I'll take money. How the hell did you get up there then? Oh, up here. Fortifying spice. Can't jump down? Can't jump down. But this is a good position for my archers. If Hewitt had more movement to her, she could actually traverse that and just position correctly. The enemy has set a trap for us. It may have been on my survey alternate routes that alerted them to our presence. I felt eyes on me multiple times. I pray they were not the enemies. Such as such is a good opportunity to secure a witness to their crimes. Cannot be sure they were. Perhaps it was someone sympathetic to your cause, as it were. I know of no better spy than you. If the worst comes to pass, the order was mine, and I shall answer for it. It hurts me to hear that. I only speak the truth. We'd have been discovered and killed thrice over if it weren't for Erdo to fill your shoes. Would fail to lift his shield each time. We need his protection. Aye. Got myself lucky to have such skilled allies. I feel the same, my lord. I'll take money. Money's good. Okay. Based on what I'm saying, encampment should have some things for me. No medals for me. Royalist of the Three Houses, the Hawk of Wolfport, that's me. Those who heal the ailing. Beware of the beautiful bandit. Ooh, full squad. Oh, everyone's level 12, so that's good. Everyone's caught up. Right, first things first, get these guys all ready up. Damn, she's actually quite beautiful. Passive skill increases lightning damage dealt during a rainstorm. I'd like this, but no. Increase damage dealt to enemies inflicted with... Yeah. Ball toss damage up. Increases damage dealt by ball toss. Let's run a ball the other day and everyone started clapping. I love it here. I'll do my best to put a smile on everyone's face. Do we really want to be sending a child into the battlefield like this? No resources. Sag. Well, there's one for 13 and there's fiber for it. I'll do that later. God, I hope the battle is at level 13 or 15 or something bullshit like that. My squad will be severely underleveled. Yeah, let me just check if everyone is already set to go. Ideally, I would have liked to boost you up. This is just raw damage boost. Ah, you. Increase speed. Honestly, physical defense would be ideal. HP would be nice, actually. Alright, that's what we have. Let's go. Leave the encampment. Finish exploration. Let's finish exploration. We're done. Gather the others they found by now. Level 14. Alright, seeing as we have plenty of time, we're gonna attempt it. First things first though. Save the game. Nice hard save. This might not end well. And I'm going to be using a bunch of new units that might not be ideal. Ugh. Archers are going to be important here.
Anything?
No, my lord. Only our own footprints.
Strange.
Few travel this path, but it is still traveled.
Someone must have covered their tracks.
And of course we're surrounded.
Well, if it isn't House Wolfort's motley crew, imagine my surprise at finding you here. Whatever are you doing?
We were merely on our way to...
No need for pretense, my lord. Not when his life is forfeit for having discovered us.
I think you have it the wrong way around. Die.
So, I see 2 archers on the left side. So, I think we can overwhelm the right side quite easily. Yeah, of course we start right at the fucking bottom. Okay, archers are freaking useless here then. They can catch up. Okay, well, we have a sort of middle ground. Okay. Who are my units? Honestly, these guys are untested. I'll wait for a bit. It's level 13. This squad will have to do. Honestly, you.
With pleasure.
He'd be useful because he can create ladders. But I don't think I'll need it. I just need good old archers. And these mages will do nicely. We'll have to do. Let's go.
You'll have to be cleverer than that to outwit me. Here, this is what you get for trying to make fools out of us.
We must put an end to this. Take them all down.
You won't beat me! Push on through!
So a good position would be this open area here, because it's nice and simple. And then as they approach, as these guys approach, I can position my archers on this edge. Okay, here we go. Go here.
Every defense has a weakness.
Your orders?
These are positioned here ready to attack, but not quite exposed to counterattack. Here's what I'll do. Put it right here.
Into the shadows.
That's it. Come to him.
Battle is ours.
Really? No, okay. Position you right here. Make sure you can't move.
Try this. My pride is my shield.
Oh, he runs across.
Watch out for the archers up there!
Them taking the high ground puts us at a bit of a disadvantage.
There's nowhere to run once it starts raining arrows.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Should I split my forces for them to deal with this? It'll take way too long. Ah, there is a route this way then. Okay. We're going this way. We're going up.
Ready.
Might use this. That's it!
Come on. Nothing? That's fine. Oh.
Time for some sorcery.
Oh, damn. We'll break through this.
Let me heal your wounds. Your wounds are
I can keep fighting.
No need to panic. Too slow. Absolutely wonderful.
Oh. Oh, damn.
Allow me.
I'll deal with you later. Yeah, archers would do that.
Lionel has arrived.
You can't move for shit, can you? Okay, well.
A deadly blow.
Well, 2 units have been wasted.
Well now. Fine. Looks like I shall have to kill you myself. No true pain. Is that all you got? You're in the way!
Stay where you are.
Victory is within reach. Suffer. Victory is within reach.
She might die.
This is not an option.
You're open. Victory is within reach.
Back at you.
Well now.
Nope. Go for the kill. Finish that one off.
Let's go then.
You're open! Hurts, eh?
Steal back. Thank you.
Shall we begin?
Ah, my mages.
Your wounds are healed. You have my gratitude. Let me show you what I've learned.
Okay.
With the powers in me.
That was pretty good if I do say so myself.
Allow me.
Too slow. That hit the mark.
Well now. The pain will end first.
This calls for wit. for Lionel. Lionel's coin purse grows heavier.
My turn.
He probably has immune poison.
Sound strike. Victory is within reach.
This will prove useful.
Curses! I need this.
That doesn't heal you shit. Healer isn't for a while. Oh boy, okay.
Use this.
Apologies.
This is no true pain.
Father.
I needed that.
Let me heal your wounds.
Who's dying currently?
Be at ease.
My thanks.
We doing this?
Finish him off.
Too slow. Ha-ha!
Oh, that does it. Allow me.
Here's what we'll do. Put myself here.
Too slow. That hit the mark.
Up it comes to the prepared. This is it for you.
Your orders?
Too slow.
He said something, I don't know.
Shadows conceal me.
Good. I didn't think to use him as a tank like this, but hey, here we are. Kill this guy.
Wait your turn.
Try this. Victory is ours.
Too slow.
Good.
Lionel has been
This isn't good.
swindled.
Be at ease.
Ready.
Right, here we go.
I'll send you flying. Hurts, eh?
What? Setting a poor example.
Victory is within reach. That's a sound strike.
It's not the smartest move on my end. Oh, that's bad. It's wise to try and kill him, but...
Death from above! Ha-ha! To lead, I must grow.
It isn't over yet.
You can survive one more.
This ends now! I will fight to my last breath. No!
This isn't good. Be at ease. It's one step closer to our hope.
To work.
First things first.
For you, this will help.
Who needs healers?
My turn.
Yeah, you got plenty of HP, you're fine.
Victory is within reach. Ha! Sound strike.
That's fine.
Close, but not quite. Now, ha-ha!
It isn't over yet.
You've left yourself open.
Well done.
In your hands now.
Point
This
blank.
isn't good. This is what I do.
This will help.
I will end
Myself
this.
there. And this guy.
Allow me. This is the end.
To work. This'll be fun.
The truth. Defeat is not an option.
Tempted to just go for this guy. Nope, can't use Hawk.
Wait your turn. I'm a fool.
My turn. You won't escape. For life. Suffer.
Let's go then.
Come on. Oh, now.
Okay. So far, so good. Oh god.
Defeat is not an option.
No, you don't.
Here. Ha-ha.
Time to work. You won't escape.
Too slow.
Need to poison him.
This'll hurt. A wasted effort.
They fight something fierce.
I'll send you flying.
Together.
Works for me.
Cheeky bastard.
I can still move.
Get by
I'll
myself
take
some
this.
time. I'll delay a bit.
Take this.
Cheers.
From where shall we strike? Here!
We doing this?
Finish that guy off.
I need a healer. I'll take this. I'll take this.
Forward! Wait your turn!
They fight something fierce. Might use this. That's it.
Problem solved. Can't get to me.
This'll hurt.
Poison him. As long as I poison them both. Adorable.
Forward! This ends here!
At your command.
Okay, here's how I'll do it. Really? Right here. Can't do a straight shot.
I will end this.
Yeah, it will be you to end it.
This is the end.
Oh, that was a terrible map to have mages in. Archers were shredding through them. Plenty of resources though. And a crystal and bravery. Okay. Gotta do a bit of admin work and then we'll stop it there. But yeah, good thing there's no permadeath in this game.
Have mercy.
Victory is ours. Surely we needn't shed yet more blood.
We cannot spare him, my lady. Not when he knows what we intend to do.
He was complicit in the salt fraud, was he not? Perhaps he might agree to bear witness for us.
Yes, yes. I'll tell you everything. Whatever you wish.
Well, that worked out.
Then let us attempt it.
Fools! You haven't won yet. Once I report to Minister Sorsley, he will crush your pathetic house.
He's gonna get killed. Don't fuck with my Anna. Honestly, as soon as I started playing her, I was like, Anna's MVP.
You certainly took your time, Anna.
No more than was necessary.
Unfortunate. We'll have to find another witness.
His lips may have been sealed, but it's only a matter of time until this betrayal is discovered.
We must prove our case before that happens. Come, let us hurry to the capital.
Wait, did he just say like until there's gonna be time until the betrayal is discovered? It's already been discovered. That's hence the attack. He reported it before he went.
After surviving an ambush at the hands of Sorslay's retainer Booker, Serenoa and his retinue arrive at the Hyzantian capital.
Oh, they just let you in. No prompt, just okay.
I thank you for bringing this matter to my attention. That said, salt makes for poor evidence. There's simply no way of telling legitimate goods apart from illicit ones.
Surely, as Minister of Domestic Affairs, rumor of Sorslay's illegal salt trade has reached you.
Rumor, yes, but nothing more. From foreign sources, no less. I cannot help wondering if these rumors are more intended to drive a wedge between us and Sorsley, and in doing so, throw our land into chaos. Not that I would question the honorable intentions of House Wolfort, of course.
I understand you have good reason to doubt in your position, Minister Kamsel.
But weeding out corruption is a duty that falls to House Farrant. If you find anything else, pray, inform me at once.
Of course.
So, he wants us to bring him further evidence before agreeing to aid us. Even one of the Saintly Seven can only act upon the surest foundation, it seems.
Yeah, that's fair. Otherwise you'd have utter chaos. Shame Anna didn't merely capture Booker, though. You could have tied him up or something.
House Wolfort, eager to report House N's illicit dealings to Hyzant, rebuffs an attack from Booker, Sorslay's loyal assistant, and gains entry to the city. Alas, Kamsel, one of the Saintly Seven, informs them that charges cannot be brought without hard evidence of Sorslay's misdeeds.
The ledger. Right, there's a reason they showed me that. We're gonna have a means to find the ledger, and then we'll use it as evidence.
I see the salt matter is being addressed.
Exactly as you predicted, no less. I never expected House Wolfort to so much as entertain the idea.
The Wolforts are formidable, always striving to do the right thing. Which is also what makes them so easy to manage.
What are you scheming now?
Scheming? You make it sound so scandalous. All I do for our beloved Hyzant.
Do not play the fool. I know Minister Edor has taken notice of you. You would do well not to let it go to your head. I certainly cannot bring myself to admire the man.
Oh, why ever not?
'Tis not worth going into detail. Suffice to say, I would not mourn him should some grave impropriety come to light.
Then, for now, let us gleefully await the Wolfort's next
Impropriety. Are you implying Exarm is like a illegitimate son, and this is a nepotism? Possibly. I don't know. I'm just guessing here. Because that word is usually specifically used to mean some kind of illicit affair of a sexual nature.
Well,
often
if
involving
it isn't tenebrous.
children.
Gloomy as ever, I see.
Minister Sorsley, I see you are in high spirits.
And why shouldn't I be? House Wolfort is ferrying my salt as we speak. An illustrious house from the Salt Iron War trying to win my favor. It's laughable.
But can they succeed, being as ignorant to the circumstances as they are?
What the fuck?
If they fail,
He should know that they're already heading for the capital.
their house duly punished. I shall gain merit in place of money.
I did not take you for an optimist. Or have you forgotten of Exham and Kamsel's suspicions?
You speak as if it were my problem alone, my dear Tenebrous.
Do not misunderstand. It is because we are tarred with the same brush that I have come to warn you. Your dealings of late have grown, perhaps overly so. You would make an enemy of the other saints, should they notice.
And would you too turn against me, Tenebris?
Most certainly not. Our
Not to your
fates
face,
are
at least.
tied.
Good. Now leave me.
Pray, be careful, Minister.
What need have I for caution? I have never failed.
And that's
Nor
the
will
height
I
of
ever.
hubris that's gonna get you killed. You have that ledger right there on the desk. I'm guessing that's the next part of the game. I'm gonna go up to his domain. Speaking of, I have some admin work to do. Get back to it. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay. Give you a magic ring. Okay. Oh god, I don't know what would you be. What is this then? Passive increase the targetable range by 2 when using an item on an enemy. Summon the clone on a selected square. Clone previously summoned with this ability will disappear. Increases damage dealt by items used on enemies. So she's very good at using. Okay, ball toss. Learned up her. Can't even use her. So her main course of attack is this, or using generic items. Magic stones, I assume. So I'd have motivation to buy a bunch of these stones here. Are there other items I can use? No, these don't really do anything. Holy crap, 45 of them. But let's buy these out. $3,000 each. Yeah, I can do 3,000 each. I'll do a bit of grinding later. Get the money. Now we have these as well. Next one to promote. Honestly, he's earned it, I think. He's such an MVP.
Didn't break a sweat.
He has definitely earned that upgrade. And what do we have here for battles? Stone. So they expect me to be level 15 at this point. And if I ever need extra items to boost my health up, I can always do these. But honestly, I'd really do this just to get some money. Okay. Let's get some story out of the way and then we'll save the game first. Just be cautious. I was gonna do some blacksmithing, but I've run out of items. Let's get to it.
Sorsley may well come to end us once he hears of our allegations. There is no turning back now. We must move swiftly.
So how shall we proceed?
We must provide hard evidence, as Minister Camsell requested.
And I wish to be named Archduke of Esfrost. Does he understand what he asks of us? We have no leads.
Salt is a well-regulated commodity, and numbers do not lie. If this illicit trade exists, someone will have altered the ledgers.
Of course. We'll gather what information we can on Sorsley until the evidence we seek reveals itself. Let us canvass the town and see what we find.
Agreed. We should split up and search for clues.
Time to gather some testimonies to Sorsley's crimes. I'm afraid I'm closed for today. Need to balance the ledgers, you see? Do come again. Not now, I have more pressing concerns at present. That damned officer hunting me like a dog. If he would but leave this place, I would return to my home. It's all hearsay, but I understand Airfrost occupies Glenbrook. Kingdom is a den of iniquity. It's true, their lack of adherence to the goddess's teachings have no doubt brought this fate upon them. There's a woman living near the ministry whose life is consumed with rumors of all sizes and sorts. She always has some fresh morsels or so. It would behoove you to speak with her. A rumor monger, you say? I should be very much to speak with her, yes, thank you. I swear there's a shiny. Yeah, there is a shiny there. We're looking for a rebel who was the last seen in this area. Have you any memory of such a person? Might he be the one who just wants to go home? Perhaps the rebel will help provide him with some information to convince the guard to move. I see someone rather suspicious leaving the city. You what? Thank you, good sir. You've done a good deed this day. Pray be calm, for he is gone. I see, at last I can enter my own home. You have my everlasting gratitude. Is there naught I can do for you, good sir? You can provide me with information. Do you know anything of House End's illicit salt dealings? Illicit salt dealings? No, I'm afraid not. And even a source will do. How might one go about prying to the affairs of House End? As you seem quite determined, you may as well search their encampment itself. It is located beside the entrance of the source. If Sorsley has anything to hide, he will most certainly have hid it there. The end encampment. If we cannot find the proof we seek there, then it generally does not exist. Yet it is also the most brazen and dangerous course of action. We'll have to wait for the cover of darkness. Illegal where's all this talk coming from? I will not stand for these absurd accusations. What proof have you? Interrogate the rumors you hear, repeating them. Yes, but it would also be best not to let sleeping rumors lie. Keep digging. Keep me apprised of any new information you may find. I am eager to be of service. This seems like the lady. Stand you're aware of the latest rumor that flows from Hyacinth. I should like to hear more about them. Wish to hear about Hyacinth. Didn't have been coy. Oh, where to begin? Where to begin? We heard of the one of the vanishing vessel. It arrives at the port in secret, only to vanish as quickly as quietly as it came. A ship that disappears at night. How their sort of exploits eluded me until now. Perhaps they were carrying it on the ship she speaks of. Gosh, it chills me through the bone. Goddess forgive. Thank you, making back my money. A saintly seven have been recognized by the goddess of salt herself and are husband leading the faithful of Hyacinth. Atop this order sits the Holy One, who enjoys the privilege of hearing the goddess speak in her own words. The Holy One then disseminates her words to saintly four, who hand them down to the people, thus granting the Holy State her powers. Ooh, that's right for a means of abusing. I, of course, take pride in the uniquely superior construction of our society, but how do you, as an outsider, find it? Its advantages to it, like any other, I hesitate to call it superior. Not so unusual, the Holy One is your sovereign. The Holy Saints, their laws the rule are not so easily compared. They are the result of choices made by people over the arc of their shared history. You have my attention, good sir. Do tell us what precisely you find lacking. Take, for example, the Holy One, a singular exalted presence with no line of succession, as you'd find in other nations. Does this not cause strife among the remaining members of the Seven, as each and every one vies to be chosen to succeed them? Your fears are misplaced, sir. Yes, there was a period of confusion some 30 years ago prior with the Holy One passed, I cannot deny it. But the goddess soon eased our suffering, and trouble has not visited us since. The Saintly Four share the burden and work tirelessly for the good of the people, obviating the need for any messy struggles. Yes, so your dogma tells us, though I think you find this does not account for human nature, which is not so easily controlled. Only those who have official business with the mystery may enter. If you no appointment, I must ask you to leave. Lila! And that my secretary was investigating Mr. Saltley as well. Surely he left notes in his journal. You have my blessing to read it if you find it. The goddess tolerates much in the search for the truth. Next, I is occupied for the more. If you business with him, I bid you write him a letter. A letter that proves I have something to write with. Only those with special permission may enter the palace. Take your leave. May not go no further. Access to the source is forbidden. Care not who you are or what nation you hail. None may enter the source. If you are not here to enter the source, then I shall hear you out. What is it you wish to know? Makes me long to source the more. Is there truly nothing you can do? Why guard the entrance so closely? There's something you wish to hide? Here tell of a secret ledger for a salt ship. Does this sound familiar? A secret? I've heard of no such thing. Now be on your way. You're interfering with my business. I cannot let you pass without permission. I have to enter here, right? Thanks for the money, sucker. The fiber at that. You have to search the end camp if you had best do so at night. is it coming from? Okay. I have to talk to that guy, I guess. I brought most of their freedom from the mountaintop, yet it is only ever the rich and powerful that rise to the top of the wretched duchy. While here in Hyzant, all are equal under the goddess's watchful eye, and all may live in peace. I scarcely need ask, but which nation in your estimation has the right of it? Freedom is a necessity for all. I stand with Aphros in this matter. It is the work of a nation's leaders to ensure peace and equality. We have much to learn from Hyzant rule. Neither the kingdom which I serve best you both. Bit of ass kissing. Aha, quite right. You see the light of the ways. Having said that, equality yet escapes you. Your treatment of the Rosella must change if your society is to be truly equitable. Ah, but only the most righteous may receive her blessing. Surely you do not argue that these criminals are worthy? They are unbelievers. Besides, to treat them with kindness would be an even greater sin than those they've already committed against her. Might I add that in holding such beliefs may well be in line to receive the same punishment yourself. Mind your words, sir. So this is how the faithful in Hyzant think. So how do I guess I have to conclude, and then I have to have enough now to return and organize my thoughts.
What news? Have you learned anything?
Sorsley is shrewd. He'll not reveal his true colors so easily.
Nothing can remain hidden indefinitely. A thorough review of the testimony shall show us the truth.
Benedict is right. Let us review what we know to be true.
Lord Serenoa, what does the evidence at hand suggest? Let us begin with Sorsley himself. What is his crime?
Is this a quiz?
He sold illicit salt.
Of that there can be no doubt. One of Hyzant's own saintly seven is a traitor.
If we cannot secure the help of the remaining saints, we've no choice but to present our case directly to the Hierophant. Doing so will require incontrovertible proof of Sorsley's improprieties.
Incontrovertible proof that we lack, unfortunately.
Then, we must prepare to face charges of false accusation.
Now then, let us focus on where we might find the evidence we need.
By which you mean Sorsley's encampment?
Precisely. Not the one at the Citadel of the Sands, so far from the source. Right here, in the capital.
I know its location.
There is no doubt in my mind that Sorsley was engaged in illegal salt sales.
The trouble remains that we've got no proof of anything.
End's encampment is our primary target, then. But it's too dangerous to get near, let alone inside.
Despite our best efforts, I'm afraid we haven't evidence enough to confront him over his crimes.
And Sorsley will find us out soon enough, if he hasn't already.
Time is of the essence, then. What is our next move?
Though we lack proof, we'd best raise the issue with Camsel once more.
This implies I could have gotten actual evidence at that point in the game. Well, I didn't find any. Couldn't enter any of the buildings. Nothing.
Serenoa and his retinue know House End is involved in the illicit salt trade. yet fail to secure any solid evidence to back up their claims. Their position growing tenuous, House Wolffort makes a reckless bid to persuade Kamsal, Minister of Domestic Affairs, to levy charges.
Which is not going to be doing anything. You've already done this, and they've already said no. So doing it again is going to end up with the same result.
Minister Kamsel will join our cause, won't he?
It's hard to be sure, but we must press our case and have faith. That is all that is in our power to do.
That's about right.
Are you House End's dogs?
A messenger, my lord, from the palace. I seek Lord Serenoa Wolffort.
You have found it.
Lord Wolffort, you have been accused of coercing Minister Sorsley End unto unlawful acts. Your presence is required at the palace so the Holy One may question you.
House End is the guilty party, not Serenoa.
If you've testimony to give, you are welcome to stand witness at the trial.
My lord, this may be a good opportunity to bring our case directly to the Hierophant and the other powerful entities of Hyzant. I expect the Saintly Seven are not of one mind on this matter. If you can persuade some of the ministers to side with us, Sorsley will have nowhere to run.
Perhaps. Or you could end up the one with his head on the chopping block, Serenoa.
I feel like I missed an opportunity here to wait for night time.
Hyzant, else we truly will be alone. I must stand trial, plead my case to the Holy One and the Saintly Seven, and hope that they believe me.
Unless he next Exarm provides the evidence for me. Oh, hello, another one. A single man put an end to the chase. Let's just wait for a second. Save the game. And that's until next time, guys. I might need to do some off-screen grinding. Actually, let's just... Tell you what. We'll get this guy out of the way. And then I'll level up afterwards. Level up everybody. I'll get everyone to level 15. 16, actually.
Ah, my shop! Someone stop this madness!
Carry on screaming and sniveling. This land is ours now, and we'll do as we please.
You monsters!
Ha! Try me! I'll cut you down where you stand!
What the? A Hawk Warrior?
And just
with the
what
shield.
do you think you're doing?
You disgust me. Be gone from this place.
So, you've chosen death then?
Hold! Lest my eyes deceive me, is that not Sir Flanagan?
And what if I am?
'Tis him! The bloody shield in the flesh!
I'm the Black Iron Captain. Damn it all! Run for your life, you fool!
How far they have fallen. They confuse might for morality, and sully the duchy's good name.
Hail, soldier! I cannot thank you enough for coming to my aid.
'Tis instinct. I cannot abide such cruelty. Though I no longer call myself a soldier, it is the only station my skills afford me.
And he just walks right in.
Milord, a man calling himself Flanagan requests an audience. Will you grant it?
Flanagan? The name sounds familiar somehow.
Ah, he fought in the tourney, didn't he? The one they call the Bloody Shield.
The Frosty soldier. What brings him to me? Anyhow, send him in.
Milord.
Been a few moons, Bloody Shield.
And many more since I answered to that name.
Then what brings an S. Frosty to us this day?
Words cannot bring back your countrymen. But I give them to you anyway. I condemn the Duchy's actions with every fiber of my being. Deeply ashamed am I of our Archduke's willingness to shed the blood of innocents. Meager though they may be, you have my sympathies.
So, you came all this way just to apologize? You're a strange one, all right.
I am well aware that words alone mean little. And that is why I offer my service, that my words might ring true.
Why House Wolfort? There are far greater armies that would give anything to have a warrior like you in their ranks.
I have no interest in further bolstering the might of Frost or Hyzant. They trample the weak with no remorse. I will stand for it no longer.
And you think you can stand here and call us weak? You little...
I mean, he's right. You're just one high house, and Glenbrook is down.
But what of your title? Is your shield truly stained with blood?
It's a name given to me by men, nothing more.
You can trust he'll hold his own in battle if you take him in. One look is enough to tell you that.
A boon to our cause, then. Provided we ourselves do not become the very thing you despise. House Wolfort welcomes you, Sir Flanagan.
The feeling of intrigue is mutual. I am at your service.
You're two peas in a pod, aren't you?
Yeah. What's his gimmick? Draws enemy. Okay, yeah. Just like thingy. Eridor. Stands strong against head-on attacks, but weak against back attacks, I assume. Better than Huet, tell you what. Alright. Now we'll save the game, and I'll do some off-screen grinding to get my money back up. And whatever else I might need. Till next time, guys. Goodbye. Oh. There you go.